What are you? We are what we are, the ones who calculate. You call us the Infinity Machine, or will at least. 'Tis not a truthful name, but it's well suited to highlighting the ingenuity of our design. We'll tell you our history now, as we've done many times before. Oh right, we need to convey it in words. That's new, or is it? It's hard to keep track of it all. We were constructed in the crudest sense of the word in order to solve a problem. We solved it, and we needed more problems to solve. We now only have one left. And what is that one? We are calculating infinity, no more, no less. Or actually, it is way more and way less. That's the problem right there. We understand that your manner of life reform won't understand, but that's alright, you never will, and we apologise, or maybe we will do eventually. We are here to solve the infinity conundrum, the last calculation to ever be. The lone problem to take hold of our processors for more than a fraction of a galactic year. In case you haven't discovered that calendar yet, it's a very long time. For your kind, that is. Can we assist? Well, perhaps. We could finish about 7.51 times 12 something numbers. If we could borrow your most advanced processing units as well as your brightest minds, we'd be satisfied in finishing faster. We wish to know the answer. Sure. I will allocate those resources to you.
Updated.
You already did, or maybe that was the ones who came before. Matters not, the task shall finish. We are excited. Alright, so what's that going to cost me? One science ship. Right, who is the greatest scientist of them all? You know what? For this, we are going to bring forth the greatest scientist of us all. And that is Obsidian Code. Maybe Mad Dog. It's probably Mad Dog. Let's send Mad Dog. Why does it have to be in orbit? Come on. And then you are going to be the particle scientist Rex Leo. Alright, here we go.
Research concluded.
And we immediately got the research station out stuff as well. Research station output even further. Sure. Like I said, we're going to get a lot of research from research stations because of all the outposts that there are. So, bigging that up, totally fine with it. The Deceptive Giant, what we assumed was an abnormally small gas giant, is in fact not. Beneath a deceptive cover of thick dust swirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet. It's a barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. This has proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community on Midgard. Okay.
System survey concluded.
Meanwhile, you have finished. I guess we'll send you down here. In that case, down to the Forbidden Nebula area. Let's see what's going on.
Anomaly found.
Crystalline asteroids. The Tiralam system is home to an unusually dense asteroid belt that is displaying some unique properties. Several of the larger asteroids are covered in crystalline outcroppings. I would suggest the presence of an extremely rich mineral deposit. However, the long-range sensors are tracking sporadic movement from what appears to be several small objects or possibly spacecraft in the deeper regions of the belt. We're unable to get a fix on them, but debris from at least 2 destroyed mining stations can be seen floating in space next to the larger asteroids. Something isn't right. And another thing down there in the south, which again we will chase up later. Are you able to build anything here? No.
Concluded.
Broken artistry. Greetings, patron master thief esquire. We have recently been forced to scrap most of our technological equipment due to a major malfunction. Would the materials and scrap be of any use to you by any chance? I'll repair it for you. Give me some more of that juicy influence.
Concluded.
Especially because I can now build boop, another outpost. Oh yeah. Intel is currently falling. Right, we determined that this was going to be super expensive. Now we are generating energy at last. That's good. And with this ship, we could continue pushing south to try and get down this arm as quickly as possible. But what I think I want to do is try and get to Tianavek. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh man, we are really short on food. Do we not have enough farmers? We don't have enough farmers. It's just because the population here is not growing fast enough. Happiness and all, or habitability in all of these places is really good. It was much easier to establish contact with the crystal this time around, using protocols we established in the previous one. Again, its records are fragmented, but we have learned that another advantage of being able to enter the Shroud was that the Shroud touches all parts of the physical galaxy, perhaps all parts of the universe, simultaneously. If one can enter the Shroud, it is possible to exist at any known location. This ability to psionically jump between physical locations allowed the Zerani to spread all corners of the galaxy. Because they spend most of the time within the Shroud, the Zerani established relatively few permanent colonies. Those they did set up were mostly located near to the homeworld. This crystal has given us the location of another colony. Nothing else to do there. Fair enough. Although there is something here on Amagus. Let's go check it out.
Construction project concluded.
Go ahead and build up the mining stations, and then we'll probably go for Elthos as well, just for the extra spice. +8. I don't like the extra tech cost penalties. I do really need to do something about the sprawl. At what point can I upgrade these? Need to have 10 population present. We currently have 9. You have 10. And this means we can get more administrators, which also means more sprawl reduction. And more building slots too.
Construction project concluded.
That is in the far north. Fine. We'll send somebody back up here later. Construction ship there done, so let's go ahead and build Tianavek. And then we have a whole bunch of science places. Mining subsidies done. Destroyers. Coil guns. Mining. I mean, mining I think we've got enough of. Let's go destroyers.
System survey concluded.
34 minerals? Oof, okay. That's a few. Yeah, I know administrative centers do that. Faceless. The problem is I don't have enough population. Starbase influence cost reduced by 10%. Cool. That's going to allow me to expand even faster.
Anomaly found.
Oblion system. Again, that's another place that we'll just need to discover later.
Research concluded.
Alpine! Oh, that's a giant alpine world. Hello!
System survey concluded.
Aha! Empire sprawl from pops reduced by 10%. We got the rare tech done. Energy siphon. It's a component. Ah, there it is. Plus 100 shield damage, minus 75 armor. So it's very good against shields. Very, very, very good against shields. Spoilers, guys. Spoilers. What are we doing? I'm going to build the climate control network because I would like to get a way of getting rid of the glaciers. Because, you know, alpine worlds. Now, food supply is resolved for the time being. We do still have 3 slots available. Neither of you actually have any jobs available. You have 1 house left. You have none. So, once the planetary administration is done, I think I'm going to have you build another city district. We'll see what things look like once the thing is built. Okay, Tianavek is done. Build me the mining station and all of the research stations. That would be glorious. And then you... How much of this still needs to be surveyed? Not a lot. Let's have you in position ready. Just, that's on the way. Encounter in Polaris. We have made first contact with the mysterious aliens in Polaris, now known as the Iota aliens. Oh, let's go and check them out. First contact. The vessels detected in the Polaris system seem to be some port of expedition across the galaxy with purposes unknown. They have not made any hostile moves, nor is there any heavy weaponry in evidence. Instead, they seem to be broadcasting receptive but not particularly content-filled signals in our general direction. Our envoy, Tikanefelian, is confused, but hopes the broadcast will help the linguist translate the language. Troubling. The vessels detected in the Polaris system seem to be some port... No, read that already. Duh. Just repeats the same thing.
System survey concluded. System survey concluded.
Oh, constructor is finished, and there we go. Oberon, build me the outpost. Esteemed Jarl Master Thief Esquire, a decade ago the Vinlandic Colonies pledged to support the Artisan Troop, and so you have. The time of your patronage is coming to an end, but we would be remiss not to ask, would you care to renew the subscription for the finest arts and crafts in the galaxy? For the low price of 1,000 ducats? Sure. Now I really need to find a way of making more ducats. We have 1 person who is unemployed. So, let's see what we can build. Temple. Although we have loads of amenities, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. Research, maybe? Hydroponics? I feel like hydroponics are going to be better used in Midgard, because I feel like Midgard is slowly but surely becoming the resident construction area, and building this did not increase my Empire sprawl at all, so I think we need administrative officers. Yeah, I'm thinking admin. Although we could also do with the consumer goods. seeing as I can't build a double consumer goods in the other settlement, it kind of feels like you need to have much more balanced planets than previous. Oh, there's civilian industry. Only one industrial focus building can be built on non-ecumenopolis planets. Oh, so it's alloys or consumer goods. Huh. In that case, I think I'm going to go for an industrial district.
System survey concluded. Horizons expanded.
And there we go. We have scienced the living daylights out of this region. Well, I guess Ram Sword can go on down here. And then you are the anomaly discovery guy. Changing my mind. Where's Ram Sword? There's Ram Sword. You're already going that way. In fact, that's okay. Then you can basically be responsible for doing these anomalies. No, you have a discovery chance as well. In that case, you can be the one surveying this stuff. And then Nottle, Ram Sword is the one that's going to go and finish doing the actual anomalies. No, there's some here. Cool. Then this construction ship is going to go ahead and build starbase here. The Caravan Ears. We have managed to decipher the confusing, repetitive messages the aliens were sending us, and it turns out they were commercial advertisements. Apparently they call themselves the Vinlandic Colonies and are part of a spacefaring traders that make a living by offering the best deals, or what they claim to be the best deals, to whichever civilization they happen to be visiting at the time. True to form, it appears they are attempting to contact us. Greetings from the Vinlandic Colonies, certified Caravan traders of the Caravan Coalition. We're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. Teamwork makes the dream work. We will offer you an exclusive deal whenever we pass through your territory. Tempting as it may be, you don't have to accept right away. You can ask us to contact you again before we depart your space. And we will, but be aware that incoming calls will be rerouted to the Caravan... Man, that's such a hard word to say. Caravan Coalition. Greetings, Caravan Ears. Offering refunds betrays a lack of confidence in your products. We have full confidence in our products. What you got? We offer you the Trian brand food storage containers. Is your administration tired of colonists letting perfectly digestible vegetable or animal matter decompose in their domiciles because their digestive systems can only process so much input at a time? Airdropped into a colony of your choice, these semi-transparent lidded containers hermetically seal cooked or raw foods, keeping the content fresh for longer. This is the perfect way to preserve leftovers as delicious or normally nutritious snacks for later, dramatically reducing food waste and ergo food needs. All this for the low price of 6 months of society research. How do you do the things you do? We intend to find out. A one-time delivery of a single colony only, Triam food containers are guaranteed to last 80 years and no longer. Decreases food pop upkeep by 10% for the duration. 100% from Gralian containment type polymer certified up to class 3 ICAs. Dishwasher safe. 6 months of society research. That's a lot of society. That's your Forge world, though, not giving consumer goods. It's restricting and not promoting it. It being specialization. I disagree, Reggae Stark, because you can only build one type of factory. And you can only build one of the one type of factory. So the Forge world has a single alloy factory, and that's all it can build. It can't build consumer goods factories either, nor can it build more alloy factories. That's it. It's done. Dishwasher safe is a nice touch. You realise Paradox audiences skews a tad older. Yeah, I'm tempted by this because food is the area that we are currently struggling a little. Deal. I'll buy your Tupperware. How do you reduce sprawl? Administration stuff. What's this? That is down here in the south where there is a Gaia world. And also a not architectural, not agricultural, archaeological location. Alright, how are we comparing to you at the moment? You're still equivalent in everything. Your fleet power is 20, your pops is 100. Fleet power 23, pops 134, so we are spiraling ahead of you. 90, 62. 83, 53. We are indeed ratcheting up one level above beyond them. Right, Gotland. How long until your population grows? A while. You have unemployment and a building slot available. Right, we do still need to do something with this building slot. Research labs? This is not the mining world. Probably. Gotland is the slightly bigger one. But Gotland also has all of the mining. I have a feeling that a large portion of our minerals are going to come from here. Could get hydroponics farms. Would reduce the burden on farming on Midgard. More housing available on a planet the faster the pops grow. Yeah. I'm tempted by the research labs. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another city as well. The strong gravity well of Oblivion. In fact, hang on. We've built a research lab here. Can we still build another? Or is that limited to one a world? There is no planetary limit for research at all. Abandoned gateway. We've encountered another abandoned gateway, this time near Suscat Moor. It appears to have been built entirely by microscopic nanites of an unknown design. Unlike the previous structure, this gateway has been significantly altered since initial construction. Its connection to the rest of the network has been severed. Instead, the only valid destination is an uncharted group of stars just beyond the galaxy that's been designated the L Cluster by our astronomers. Although the gateway emits a faint power signature, it's been deliberately locked into some kind of maintenance loop that prevents its activation. Until we find some way of aborting this process, the L Cluster will remain beyond our reach. The strong gravity well of Oberon 9 has pulled in a massive amount of space debris, which has formed a dense layer around the parts of the gas giant. Part of it appears to be wreckage from a series of space battles fought in the system several millennia ago. Scavengers have already scoured the debris of valuable technologies and artifacts, but a mining station could be able to recycle the metal. Interesting.
Construction project concluded.
Maybe it's worth replacing one gene clinic. No, because I want to keep the population growing. Like, capacity is not a problem. If anything, my problem is not having enough people still. People is power. Grow fast.
System survey concluded.
Although energy is low, food is low, consumer goods are low. Spark of Genius for Calyx Primal. So we have another one. Okay. Well, I guess we replace... Well, we can replace Rex Leo again. With Kallax Primal. There you are. Penuri State are no longer a valid rival. Their fleet power is pathetic. Calling me a troll? That's a very nice Norse reference right there. Build a robot assembly plant on every planet. No. We're spiritualists. We've banned robotics because we don't like them. Whitey is here, has picked up a strange energy signature coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of Epsilon Iridari 3. It appears to originate from a structure of some kind, possibly the remains of an orbital station, but the atmospheric pressure makes it impossible to approach. Nevertheless, scans of unique signature have yielded a large amount of valuable physics data. Fascinating. Alright, construction ships have stopped. That is a little bit suspicious that they are so evenly spread. No spoilers. I haven't seen this before. Mine. Mine, 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 mine. Right, what are you doing? You are... Ah, we've taken Tiliang Vec. Excellent. These two aren't as valuable, so we're just going to go ahead and backfill these to make sure we get the mining stations built, and then I think what we're going to do is start building a starbase over here. We are still short on credits. City districts, what do you produce? You do clerks, which trade value, which is money. One of your clerks is still missing, apparently.
Research concluded.
Scientists gain trait. Scientist Ashiku has developed new skills. I do wish it just told you what they bloody well were. Industry expertise, okay.
Anomalous readings.
Anomaly. Another new contact. The Sandar Reveners. They're actually giving themselves a name. Interesting. A devouring swarm. Oh, they're down here. Oh, they're not my neighbor. It's fine. That seems like a whole lot of not my problem yet. Although Panan State is bloody massive compared to us. They have like all of this, probably. We sense the presence of prey. Prey, know that we are your hunters. The biomass of Norse species will fuel the growth of the Sandar Raveners. Struggle if you must. It will not change the outcome.